Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Yahaya Bello, thank you very much. Say you give us your time today.
Thank you very much, Helen, and good day to Nigerians and viewers across the world.
Thank you very much. So Kogi State now confluence state where they link some northern and southern states. And one thing when they come up now, how you don't manage to keep the rate of insecurity and other crimes for the state at a very low rate. Tell us about how they able to manage that, considering other news and waiting to happen for neighboring states.
Thank you very much. Me to be as frank and as direct as possible. I don't know how to be diplomatic when it comes to topical issues like this. I will talk the way it is. Maybe just help me manage it like that. People say, make a day diplomatic. I don't know how to be diplomatic when it comes to issues like this. As at the time where I assumed office as governor in 2016, 27th of January, Kogi State is known to be the capital city of crimes, or capital state of crimes and criminalities. These were undesirable. Insecurity, disunity, nepotism, mismanagement of resources, various crises and what have you, were the issues that propelled us to contest for governorship in 2015, and God completed the job for us. And before I assumed office, I knew exactly what were the problems of Kogi State and what I was coming to do. We quickly set out a team called Blueprint Team, headed by one Nigerian, excuse me, called Barrister Moses Okeze from Anambra State, and helped us to move around the nooks and crannies of Kogi State to ask them their problems and what do they want the incoming government to help them do. So we already know exactly what we are coming to do. First, to tackle the insecurity. So directly to answer your question on what we did on insecurity, we realized that there are various causes of insecurity in Kogi State. But the immediate ones that is affecting the people were the issue of kidnapping, farmers' headers crisis, armed robbery, and several other small crises, including clannish fights, communal clashes, and what have you. So we have known exactly to identify what the problems are, and to quickly nip the problem in the bud, I engaged the security services I met on ground. The police, the army, the navy, the DSS, the civil defense, and the existing vigilante services. So I discovered that they were all working at cross purpose. no synergy, no understanding. They no put head together to solve the problem. So I quickly harmonized them, put them together, aside their core mandates according to the law of the land, which is the ground norm, the constitution. We formed what we call Operation Total Freedom, where every agency contributed men and women in uniform to serve the state. And those men were specially trained to understand the terrain of the state. And then we put them to use. I immediately make sure that the people themselves have trust and confidence in me and our administration. I immediately engaged the youths across board, the women, the traditional rulers, all the faith leaders, that is traditional, the religious leaders, the student union body, the market women, and various other associations that are existing in Kogi State, their leadership and membership. I quickly engaged them that this is the problem confronting us as a state, and we need to solve it. First, all these crimes are committed on the land, not in the air. When we talk of land, land comprises of both the soil, the topsoil, the mountains, the bush, the water body, not in the sky. So, and there are owners of these lands. There are people who own these lands, who are responsible for these lands. I give you an example. If, I don't know the state you come from, but in whichever state you come from, your community, your home, your ancestral land are being overseen by certain people. If I, Yahaya Bello, travel to your state, to your local government, to your ward, to your community, and go into the bush, the thick forest of your land, and I begin to cultivate or till the land just for farming purposes, I don't think I'll spend 24 hours on that land before somebody will accost me and ask me, what are you doing there? If I don't have proper authorization to use that land for farming purpose, they will quit me from that land. So it means every inch of the land, there are people who owns it, who oversees and superintend over the land. So what do we do then? It means those criminals that will come and perpetrate any crime, either they come to stay or they just come and commit the crime and go, would come on the land. So let the people who owns the land, who superintend over the land, who oversees the land, be responsible enough to give us credible information, to give us credible intelligence. Then as a government and various other government agencies, we now should make sure that whoever is giving us credible information is protected. Then we make use of that information. And what did we do? We will zero in and immediately nip the crime.
And how many years now carry on this work before you begin to see progress?
When I came into office, within 3 months, crime rate reduced by more than half. Within 3 months, crime rate in Kogi State reduced. It's in record. The crime rate dropped by more than half. By 6 months, it was already going. Within 1 year, Kogi now became the second safest city or state in Nigeria. As we speak today, it's on record. If you go to the intelligence agencies and security agencies, Kogi State is the safest in Nigeria. Now, what we now did was that we were able to identify the local criminals who would invite or the outside criminals would trace to come and join hands together to form or to cause the crimes. We did not spare anybody. We ensure that the laws of the land catches up with those that are perpetrating those crimes. However highly placed or lowly placed you are, then immediately we nip them in the bud. All of a sudden, crime rate crashed in Kogi State. So this and several others we did in Kogi State, and then we nip the crime rate in the bud. So as it is today, almost every citizen in Kogi State are security conscious. They don't leave issue of insecurity in the hands of security agencies alone. They are not leaving it in the hands of government alone. In fact, it is such that in Kogi State today, when credible information or intelligence is given to either police or any other law enforcement agencies, and actions are not being taken quickly or timely enough, I'll be alerted. And I will not call any security head to act on any information or intelligence, and they will not act. As a matter of fact, people think Kogi police or all the security agencies that are working in Kogi, police, army, navy, civil defense, and the DSS, as if they come from a different world. Because we look at ourselves and we work in synergy. That is how we look at it. There's no magic. They are they are very patriotic and they are ready to serve, the state, because the people are conscious and they are responsible enough.
Okay, Your Excellency, we'll come back to the issue of insecurity later, but on the national level. Now, we could talk about something that happened recently and the important role where you play in nipping that crisis in the bud. I'm talking about the strike by the Amalgamated Union of Foodstuff Sellers and the Cattle Dealers Association. You were able to end their strike. You chook mouth inside the matter. But what I want to ask is, why you do and how you they able to solve that problem, and why you take that step to solve that problem?
Thank you very much. That particular crisis of Amalgamated Union of Food and Cattle Dealers of Nigeria, that problem for Consume Nigeria well, because God used us, God intervened, let me put it that way. Now we know, understand, say, that wahala for take us to another civil war, because the people where they not say they know to carry food goes out again, because they say people where they south they kill them, and not be all the people where they south they kill them. The problem we say is generated from even before answers, during answers, up to the SASA crisis that happened, where we say they kill a lot of marketers and some innocent Nigerians that are selling foodstuff and goods there. Now, these people, they write, all these marketers, they write paper, carry on go from lowest authority, local government, traditional rulers, state government, governors. Even the text say they even carry the matter go reach Villa myself. Nobody answered them. They carry on reach police, army. Nobody listen to them. That there are people they don't kill them. Oh. Government no give them money to the trade. Now their own personal sweat, then they use trade. Carry food from north to the south and carry some goods from south to the north. They destroy their food, items they are waiting with, they carry do trading. They kill their members innocently. So now, As they no answer them, then they say, okay, they know the waka again. And me and you, we need food to eat. It has gotten to a point where ordinary ram, where they sell for 100 to 150,000 naira, is going as high as even 1 million naira in the south. And the problem is, say, some ordinary citizens no go understand. They go, they think, say, these Hausa people, they won't punish us. Okay, which will not go allow fuel, make it go up. And not only that, some youths in the north, they don't gather say they won't carry out reprisal for their people when they kill for south. And if that will happen,
Your Excellency, when you talk about their people where they kill for south, the union, which kind big evidence they get? Because the story where the media, newspaper, where people sabi where now actually the opposite. But now they talk say they vex because they kill their people and all that. So when you talk about that, some people they wonder what's in exactly.
Let me tell you what happened generally is breakdown of law and order, stemming from non-response by government to the demand for security, not only in the south but across Nigeria. Some youths in the south say Hausa Fulani people or Fulani herdsmen, they enter their bush, they kill their men, they rape their women, they drive their farmers come out. To me, those ones are criminals. Now, this you say, okay, if no one come kill or remove these criminals from our bush and our town, they carry the vex, enter market, that is predominantly Hausa Fulani people, where they sell these food items, where they sell goat, cow, ram, they begin to kill them. Now, with this killing now, and these people that are carrying those goods coming, some are Igbos, some are Hausas, some are Yorubas, some are other tribes. So they assume, say, since these food are coming from the north, now Hausa Fulani people, excuse me, now Hausa Fulani people, they bring this, where they bring this make me to kill them. So usually those people used to have settlements, or they used to have certain markets they dominate. So they enter there, begin to kill them. And those people where they do market, where they sell market, now innocent people they be. So now as the crisis don't happen and nobody intervene, and not only that, these marketers say if they carry ram, goat, food items from north, they go south. For road, police or soldier or tout or local government revenue collector, they extort them. When we say even trailer, when they charter trailer is about maybe 400,000 or 450,000, they must keep another 400,000 to 500,000 for pocket. What did they use to they give them for road, to these people for road? That the problem is too much for them. Make government stop them. Them, they are ready to pay tax, and they've been paying tax. So these are the issues they had, and they say they don't go carry food go down again. The implication is that if the food if it continue like that, the southern part will be starving of food. They to go block fuel coming up. The northern part will be starving of fuel or petroleum products. Before you know what's happening, it will degenerate into anger. Then both sides go to attack each other. And the little or the crime, the rate of crimes we are facing in Nigeria today, we are still managing it. How much are we going to be able to manage the bigger problem if innocent people from the north and south began to kill themselves? And food items in the north will be destroying. Then businesses in the south will equally be suffering and be destroying. Where are we going to start from? So now, as the matter enter my ear, first Baba, president, say, Governor Kogi, you be the youngest governor, you get energy. Your state now full of crisis before you come inside. The technique where you take use solve that problem. Or yeah, make you come inside this wahala now. Now you day in between the north and the south. Nobody go move from north going to the south. We no go past Kogi. Nobody from south we go north. We no go pass through Kogi. So this problem now, Oya, make you go inside, solve them within 72 hours. Give me result. Hey, Baba don't talk. Oh, what I go do? I say okay. I know what I go do. Now I call the people where they do strike. We say they no one carry food go down again. And I call those where they vex for down south, especially the youths. Because Baba say, and Nabi be youth governor. Now the youth, they cause this wahala. Oh yeah, go inside and solve this problem. Because they trust, say, when I talk, I go do am. No be I go do, I won't do before. Or I go do. No, nothing where I don't do. Where Baba see. Now you say, the technique where you use solve Kogi problem, or I can't solve this problem before it become too big. I call them, waiting be on a problem. They stated everything. I say, is that all? They say yes. You wait this out, waiting be a problem. They tell me, is that all? They say yes. When I believe, say when I came into Kogi, wahala day before, they say yes. And you know, say that wahala, don't they almost day zero for now? They say yes, that's okay. So if you believe, say, now me, God use me solve that problem, me could still believe, say, I go still equally help this to solve this problem. So, what are your demands, the marketers? Then tell me. You wait down south, waiting be your own. They say they want peace, they want security and everything. I say, okay, no problem. Before I go, I promise, say, this one way una dey talk, say be una problem now. Baba go solve am. Because Baba trust me. Una too trust me. So make me too trust you. So this strike where una they do now, call her off. If you call her off, una don't give me power to fight for una. You too, make una stop, make una stay coolly temper, make una no kill anybody again. Even if you see any criminal where they commit this offense, make una no kill anybody by una self. Call me, I go call police, I go call soldier, make they come catch them. Because una no be soldier, una no be police, authority, una no get authority to kill anybody or to arrest anybody. So, trust me. They all trust me. I said, okay. Are you ready to call off your strike? They say yes, they are ready. So long as I go carry their matter, go front. They know who go carry their matter for head now. That was why they call off the strike. And then I carried their matter, truly go meet Baba. Immediately, Baba was happy. Baba tell Oga for police. He say, immediately now, all the extortion, where did they extort them for road, make they stop them. And as I speak with you now, they don't stop them. Those youths for South, where they angry before, now as it is, if they see criminal, now police they go report to first. Police too, they responsible. They carry out the arrest and arresting any criminal at all. They know the name, they know they call anybody, whether House of Fulani. I say make they know they call anybody name. Because criminal there for everywhere. So maybe they know they use that one, hang them for the neck of anybody. So that is how we're able to solve that problem. In conjunction with other good-spirited Nigerians, we have Chief Femi Fani-Kayode, who enter this matter as well, into help well to resolve this matter. We have Alhaji May Agogo, Alhaji A.A. May Agogo, his name is Sariki Yakim Baba Buhari, Dada Uba, into help for this matter. We have Alhaji Sharif. All of us, we join hands together. I even called Governor Makinde, where the Wahala Shele, for in state. I say, this wahala, if they okay like this, oh, I beg. Any youth, when they angry there, make you coolly them temper. So that this Niger no go boil. And he too, he assisted Governor Makinde for Oyo State. He too assisted very well in this matter. And he held his people down, say, make wahala no, make kasala no shele for Nigeria.
Okay, make I ask this direct question. It's an important question where some people don't talk about now, topical issue, and they come up for conversations. Your Excellency, you support the opinion, say this administration don't fail in their promise to secure the lives and properties of Nigerians?
I don't support that. I don't believe that. You see, in every life, in the life of any administration, there are challenges you face. The insecurity challenge this administration inherited, if we look back into history, was like big, huge. Before they bomb for everywhere in Nigeria, from northeast up to this Abuja, where we say even UN house, a whole UN house, they bomb them. Police college, them bomb them. For Madala, them bomb. For Banex Plaza, them bomb. Suleja, them bomb. Everywhere they bomb, they come out. In fact, that time if they come out from your house, we will be Muslim, you go do your ablution. Say, if God return you back, you go thank God. If you go market or small hold up, you go the fear, say, bomb, make go bomb, no come detonate. Now that thing is not happening again. Even in Nyanya here, in motor parks, bomb detonate, a lot of people died. Those things are not happening again. We're not saying that there are no insecurity. There are insecurity. We are saying let's do more to curb the insecurity. This administration, they don't try well for insecurity, but there are more to be done on ground in order that it can come down to the barest minimum. Even we say Kogi State is safe now. You understand? Yes, there are pockets of, issues sometimes. But if it happen for Kogi, with the trace, we will catch you. Even in America, there are insecurity. Just of recent, you hear say somebody go shoot, kill people, kill some Asians. Some will just go and kill blacks. Some will go to school and kill people. So you can't have 100% security at any point in time.
We know they talk about 100%. Some people go even to say we don't get 10%. I say this because you talk about Boko Haram. Yes, we know about the Boko Haram insurgency, but what do we get today? For the Southwest, for the South, we get the issue where you don't just talk about the farmers' headers crisis. That's for the South and the West. For the Northeast, the Boko Haram insurgency, see the day on. You see day on, they say they kill people, they say they kidnap people for the Northeast. For the Northwest, over 500 students they don't kidnap in the last few weeks. Some see their captivity as we talk right now. For the Southeast, waiting they happen. They don't target security personnel. Today for Abia State, next tomorrow for Anambra State. And most recently for the North Central, your colleague, investigation they go on right now to look into the matter of the suspected assassination attempt over his life. That's the governor of Benue State. So do you still believe or support or don't support the opinion that this administration is really doing what they should be doing?
At every point in time, there are rooms for improvement. This is the challenge you are facing. That is the truth. But the way they put them say, the government not do anything. I say, at least bomb not detonate again.
But bombs still detonate for Northeast.
Well, but you can't compare it till before, you can't compare now and when, before this administration came on board. You can't compare it. There's no time that there's no insecurity. Governor Tom, it was unfortunate that he faced that kind of attack. But let me tell you that the same Benue, I was a living witness when I was in Benue. Former Governor George Akume, was attacked. His convoy was attacked. In fact, it got to a point that the person who sat beside him was killed by bullets, by assassins. That was some times back. The first civilian governor from 1999, Governor George, now Senator Akume, he's now a minister. So it is not today that governor's convoy is being targeted. You understand? So there are several, and issue of kidnapping of students. I mean, we should all live up to our responsibilities. I'm not saying we shouldn't do, but it is not today. What we are saying is that let's do more to stop it. We can stop it. In Kogi State, I came on board, I met this nonsense, and I stopped it.
What do you think say this administration fit do to stop them? Because you talk say when you enter as the governor, under 6 months, everything done almost over, and you also talk say the president call you for this crisis for this crisis of the amalgamated union when they stop to the carry food comes out, because he believes say you fit do them. So what do you think say this administration fit do, or which advice, or you the advisor, and what do you think say they fit do to stop them? Because like you say, that's something where they fit stop.
First, let us not be heaping all the blames on Mr. President. Because what I did when I came on board as a governor, I did it. My people gave me the cooperation, and we did it together. Mr. President doesn't have to come to Kogi State to carry rifle to help secure the people. For me, I as a governor, I am living up to my responsibilities.
Are you saying that other
governors
are not supporting?
Other governors are trying their best, but let the citizens of those states give their governors maximum cooperation and understanding. Every governor signed to protect lives and livelihoods. I instilled that confidence in my people. They trusted me. All the citizens should equally trust their governors, because their governors have their best interests at heart. The insecurity we're facing today is not peculiar to APC states or PDP states. You understand my point? So now it means all of us together must work with our governors. We governors must work with our locals. So that, because if you are saying, okay, police, they failed, we are calling Baba Buhari. Baba Buhari cannot carry gun to come to your state and help you secure your state. The people themselves should trust the government well enough to volunteer credible information. I didn't have to hold rifle to go to every nooks and crannies of Kogi State to secure it. But the people decided that, look, enough is enough. We are giving information and intelligence to the governor. We trust that the governor will do something. And anytime I have that information, I act on it. And then today, Kogi is safe. So let the citizens themselves come up, stand up, and say enough of this nonsense. But we should not politicize it. Because the moment we bring politics into insecurity.
How would you say the citizens need to stand up to say enough is enough? Because we see what they happen for the Southwest. I talk about the Yoruba activist Sunday Igboho. He don't stand up to say enough is enough. Some other people too don't stand up, but they will say their method no be the right way. So which way exactly you go say citizens need to stand up to say enough is enough? Waiting they're really supposed to do. They're not fit carry arms.
Yeah.
They don't have all the resources at their disposal to stand up. So waiting exactly you think say they fit to?
I am a youth governor. I don't have to arm innocent citizens. Innocent citizens don't have to carry arms and ammunitions, but they volunteer informations. They cooperate with their local security agencies that are existing there. Police, Army, Navy, DSS, and the rest, and civil defense. They cooperate with them and ensure that they volunteer information. And you know one thing, my line is open. Everybody in Kogi State, almost in every local government, every ward, not less than minimum of 10 to 20 people have my direct line. So whatever is happening, it reaches me directly. And I call straight whoever is responsible there. There's crisis here, or there's crime here. I don't want to hear it escalate from there. Quickly nip it in the bud. And they know that if they don't live up to their responsibilities, I'll come there. And they know that when Governor Kogi enter that place, they no go sleep. So all of them go maintain. If it is a youth that is somewhere that is causing trouble, I'll call the youth leader. I'll call the community leader. I'll call the local government chairman or the traditional ruler there. If I no call this guy, make you draw in here. If I catch him, I go squeeze water out of him. Everybody go maintain. So when we are involved in our administration, in governance, people will trust you. And the locals themselves, because they see action, that when something happens, I quickly zero in. Before it even happens, when I'm hearing say people they gather, they won't do this, they won't do that, I will quickly warn. They know say, make una not allow GYB enter here. If you come in here now, no go get rest of mind. Everybody now maintain. So when we are involved, getting to the grassroots, to the youths, Nigerians are the most law-abiding citizens, let me tell you. They respect law. They respect authority. When you assert your authority and you are fair, you are balanced, you are equitable, you display justice, and you make them trust you, anything you ask them to do, they will do it.
How you go respond to this comment by Benue State Governor Samuel Otom, after that incident where he talks, say, if the federal government, if this administration no do something serious to tackle this issue of insecurity, the 2023 election will happen. How you go respond to that?
No, I think I can really appreciate and felt for my colleague Governor Otom, because nobody will be attacked, and I mean, there will be spontaneous reaction, or maybe, impulse of the moment can make you, vent anger. I want to believe it is anger that is he's venting. He needs 2023 election. He knows that democracy cannot be truncated. I trust him very well. He's a fine guy, Let me just say it's anger that is expressing. Surely things cannot continue like this. I want to believe that actions are underway to ensure that all this nonsense are put to an end, not only in Benue, but across the state. At the same time, Benue people are my people. I have spent over a decade of my life there in Benue. They are very, very hospitable people, very wonderful, law-abiding and loving people. I simply urge them to cooperate with Governor Otom, let them volunteer credible information, and then I think that the situation will be put under control.
And we could talk about your journey as the youngest governor in Nigeria at this current time. Tell us about that experience. How things go?
Well, it's good, it's fine, it's rough, it's tough. Especially when you are operating as a young governor and you want to do everything at once. You wish that everything is fixed, but the resources is not there. And sometimes in our current political terrain, a lot of people read meanings to so many things you do, but I continue to move on. But the good thing is that I have a population. The majority of the population are youths, and they believe in me. They've seen exactly what I'm doing in Kogi State, stabilizing the state, unifying the state, fixing the infrastructures within the limit of our resources, and living a modest life that I should. And they're giving me the maximum cooperation and understanding that I require. That kept me going. And it is challenging anyway, and they will continue to face the challenges as it comes.
So your posters, they everywhere. Even when we travel, go south last week, we see your poster where they talk about your intention to run for the seat of the president come 2023. Your Excellency, do you really believe that you can win this election?
What is happening now is so amazing. Nigerian youths, Nigerian women, and Nigerians generally across board, are calling on me to run for president seat in 2023. And it is something that I've been making consultations on. It will interest you to know that not one kobo I have given to anybody to print poster or to do anything. Youths generally across board felt it is time for the younger generation to take the seat of a driver of this Nigeria to fix it. And I believe so, because when you look in Nigeria, those who built this country were young. Starting from our forefathers, the likes of Yahaya Bello, Tafawa Balewa, the great Zik of this world, the Awolowos, you know. Even when you look at what late General Murtala Mohammed did in this country, 6 months, only 6 months, you know surely that Nigeria had a leader. He was young. It was under him that this FCT was located. So Nigeria needs that vibrancy. And let me tell you, all that I'm doing today in Kogi State, if not my age and the young, officials that I surrounded myself with, and women that are equally helping me in the state, wouldn't have achieved that much. See how Kogi used to be before today, and look at Kogi today. So if young Nigerians are asking me to come and let's fix this country, they have their right to make such a demand. We are still make a difference as young Nigerians. And at an appropriate time, we're going to give an appropriate answer that is going to be satisfactory to the yearnings and aspirations of Nigerians. And I am pretty sure that if this unity of purpose of the younger Nigerians, the youths, continue this way, or not before 2023, my dear sister Helen, nobody aside God Almighty will stop the youths from taking over the leadership of this country. By then, I can tell you that the journey of fixing this country would have just begun. So,
Your Excellency, you talk about consultation. So, are we to take it for a fact that you never make up your mind, you still consult people, or you don't make up your mind, you consult people on how you go start this journey or win this journey?
I'm making consultation and I'm making up my mind. Because Nigerian youths are very wonderful people. If you know all the successive elections before today were basically driven by youths. And if they are calling on you, and I can't disappoint Nigerian youths, that's for sure. Surely, by the grace of God, we're going to make a categorical statement in the near future.
Okay, still talking about posters and people where we don't see, say they make moves or people where we done the year talk say they fit come out to contest for 2023. Another person poster where we done the see now the poster of the national leader of your party, the APC, that's Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We don't see posters, we don't see comments, we know if he confirm. He never come out to confirm like Your Excellency, you talk, but people don't they talk here and then. So we'll ask this question. Who you think say go make a better president between you and him?
Ellen, you want to keep more words inside my mouth. Our national leader is Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is a revered elder statesman, well respected by all, including myself. And I know that he is a smart mentor. He has brought up a lot of leaders in this country. And he's a very wonderful, loving kingmaker. And I know surely that he wants this country to be on author cruise very soon. And I know he knows his qualities. He knows his limitations. And he knows who will be able to drive this country to a successful future. And I know he's going to, reasons will prevail on him.
Will he make a good president?
Reasons will prevail on him to.
Do you think he would make a good president?
He is going to make he will be part of those that is going to make a strong and better president, youthful president for this country. I believe in his judgment.
Okay.
He's very smart. He's a nice man.
Okay, let's talk about your own ambition or journey when you decide. One quote where we see, where they quote say, "Na you talk and be say." If, for instance, you become the president of Nigeria, you go after those people where you talk say, "Don't spoil Nigeria, make Nigeria the way it be today," and you make them to pay and atone for their sins. Who be these people you talk about, and how exactly would you be able to make them pay for their sins?
When I become president, by the grace of God, we're going to fix the country. We are going to make sure that no room for any bad thing to happen again. Because like I said, Nigerians are law-abiding citizens. All it requires is to say no to bad thing. And you insist and stand your feet on ground, and it will not happen. And there are those that are already facing the law as we speak today. We cannot untwist the law. So anybody that is facing wahala of waiting they carry their hand do for themselves. If I go and tell the judges, make una no do anything again, they say I go to break the law now, abi? And by that time, I no go fit do that. But let me tell you the truth. Fighting corruption can be approached in a different dimension. And I believe when God makes it happen, we are going to come up with something smarter. That even you will steal money, nobody go talk to you. You go bring them, come develop the land.
Give us an example.
Eh?
Give us an example. There's something smarter that you say you go come up with to fight corruption.
Don't worry, my dear sister. When the time comes, Nigerians are going to see. But surely, we're not going to allow Nigerians go away with what is not theirs any longer. And those who take what does not belong to them will see reasons to bring them out, to invest and fix this country. Because some money where you carry myself, you don't go ever finish them before you die. So you would want to see it work for the people. So I believe that reasons will prevail on those who may have taken unnecessarily what belongs to the people. They will bring it out. without forcing them. It's just a matter of conviction. The way we convince those who wants to go on food strike and those who are fighting from the south, the way we convince them, and everything just simmer, everything just cool temper. Now so we go talk to them. You go see, money go come. All the money go come out. Because you who decide to say, this thing I don't need them, let me bring it out and let Nigeria be better. And I that want to force you, if I'm forcing you, I can only take very pittance out of it from you. And the rest, where they Ebola, now then go they use them. The rest where you hide for your pit latrine, you go rot in there. But when we talk to you and you see, say, you no need them, and you bring it out, and we're all living in peace together, I think it's better.
Okay, make I ask this next question because it caused a lot of reaction when it came out last week, and now waiting the governor of Rivers State talk when we ask him the question about the possibility of him defecting to your party, that's the APC. So he compared your party, that's the APC, as party where they on the stage of death. His words exactly now say APC gets stage 4 cancer, while PDP just gets malaria, very malaria. How you go respond to that comment?
Governor Wike is somebody I respect so much, to be honest. He's a governor. He is reacting as a governor, as a politician for survival. You can't take that away from him. But let me tell you, he's only seeing APC from the angle he's viewing it from. Because APC is a big animal, big elephant. If you are facing it from the front, you are only seeing the tusk or the trunk. If you are behind, you only see the tail. If you are by the side, you see the right-hand side or the left-hand side. So he's only viewing it from the angle that is exposed or that is open to him. I know very surely that when he comes in, he will have a different view.
He has said that he would never come in. And the angles where they view him from, now the angle of insecurity and corruption.
No,
that's some of the angles. And he has said that he would never.
That is what I'm telling, that insecurity is not only to APC states. Insecurity is not only when Baba Buhari came on board. Corruption is what Mr. President came to solve. And corruption is everywhere. So it is just from the angle he is viewing it from. When he finally comes in and he sees it, he will surely know that APC is a paradise. It is where to be. Finally. Remember I predicted that he will be the last to join APC. Just wait and see. Governor Wike is a smart politician. I love him. He will come in at an appropriate time. Let's not hurry him up. So let's allow him to take his time. So like I said, that is just the angle he is viewing it from. So, and you will not blame him from viewing it from that angle. You understand my point? So let's excuse him for that. But surely when he sees the larger picture of APC, he will know that that is the party for this country.
Your Excellency, do you believe that coronavirus is real?
Coronavirus is not new. I still have containers of Dettol antiseptic solution, where there's a label there, coronavirus. That's number one. Number two, I asked some of my colleagues, some of my friends.
What do you mean by it's not new?
Yes, I'll tell you. When you say coronavirus, that is why I say, I have seen that label, coronavirus, since I have been seeing Dettol. In fact, before 2020. Take any container before 2020, it's there. So it is not new to me. I won't go into the sciences of it. So when you just say coronavirus, that is new, is novel, I say, but it's been labeled here before. That is number one. In 2013, when Hajj operations were on. Then I think it was President Jonathan that was, former President Jonathan that was in power. I could remember that, because I used to sponsor people for Hajj every now and then. They were sharing nose masks at the airport before you leave, and you'll be encouraged that when you get there, be wearing nose mask. Why? They said because of coronavirus. So,
but that one no they documented. You know, there any documented?
It's documented. Go and Google your research. Do your research. Investigative journalism. Go, you'll see it. They'll say because of coronavirus. It's reported even in newspaper. I will remember. I will get it and then send it to you if I can. If you assist me with your WhatsApp number. That is number one. Number two, if you ask these medical doctors, they study coronavirus during their undergraduate days. They will tell you. I'm not saying there's no coronavirus. So if all these things has been like this, it's been studied, it's there in 2013 as people were going on Hajj, and if you look at the containers of those antiseptics before 2020, you see labeled there H1N1, whatever. They stated all of them there. So if you tell me that there's coronavirus, I will say yes, there is. It's been existing, so nothing new. So I believe that there's coronavirus. Mm-hmm.
Do you believe, say, it kill people, it cause the kind of problem where the scientists and the Sabi people don't talk, say, the cause?
The Sabi people, there has been what kill human being? Microbes, viruses, diseases kill human being. I will not dispute that. But what I'm saying is the management. The way and manner we manage it, now be my problem. Say we get problem way past coronavirus. Make we not use this one kill ourselves before our main problem kill us. Because out of the various problems we have, when you look at it, coronavirus is even it's less dangerous than ordinary malaria, would they kill hundreds, if not thousands, every day. It's even less than when you talk of hunger. Hunger is the coronavirus where some people on Sabio. You understand? Insecurity is the coronavirus where some people sabi. Yeah? Lack of infrastructure is the coronavirus where some people sabi. Lack of electricity, power, is the coronavirus where some people sabi. You understand? So, I'm not saying there's no coronavirus. I say, let it not be the main topic we go hold us down. I shout say, make we no lock down because of coronavirus. When I don't see them. I shout say, let's improve our health sector. Even Bill Gates supported me for that one. I shall say, let everybody. I'm not saying don't take vaccine. The vaccine will come. I say if you won't take vaccine, shine your eye. Me, I don't take vaccine before.
But you go take this time. Will you take the vaccine?
I know, I shine my eye.
Will you take the vaccine?
I shine my eye.
What do you mean by they shine your eye?
Okay, what I mean by when I say shine your eye, people think waiting governor, they talk again. Now, see Oyibo people, we even created the vaccine. They don't stop some of them. The way they take here. Some of them, they don't stop them. Even though our own genetic makeup is different from theirs, so I'm not saying don't take. But if you're going to take it, just shine your eye before you take them. Even me, as it is now, I go collect and go Kogi. When I carry and go Kogi, I go launch them. But I'll tell everybody, here is the coronavirus. Please shine your eye. Like for instance, nose mask. I will not stop anybody from wearing nose mask. But me, I cannot wear nose mask.
Why?
Because I don't need them. No, be only when you need food, you go chop them. Will you force me to eat food if I don't want to eat them?
But the nose mask now one of the important things where these Sabi people, WHO, even Nigeria NCDC don't say now one of the ways to prevent this coronavirus where you talk say they real. Even if you say no they new, but they real. And this is not one of the way they don't say things where they don't say make what they do to prevent the spread. So
see, make I tell you something small. I don't want to talk about this coronavirus too much, but if you want to open my mouth, see, let me tell you, I'm not saying that nose mask no they prevent anything. They prevent well. But make we ask ourselves this question self. Virus, when we did elementary sciences in secondary school, they talk say na be the smallest thing where you no fit use your naked eye see. No be so? Huh? They tell us say na only electron microscope they fit take see am. That is as small as it is. No be so? And I can't ask the question and say, if you wear double nose mask and you dey wear smoke there, that nose mask will prevent the smoke from choking you. Somebody tried it. They tell me, say, as in wear the nose mask up to 3. He enter where smoke there. Smoke almost kill him. I say, let me tell you something. That smoke, one particle, is million times bigger than the virus. How you take pass through that nose mask? Wey be say virus wey small no go fit pass enter your nose. It's like you have a net and you say this net go prevent flies, big flies, cockroach. Net go prevent cockroach from passing through, but mosquito go still pass through. I mean, mosquito no go pass through, but cockroach can pass through.
As the governor of Kogi State.
That is why I say I don't want to go into coronavirus.
This final question on coronavirus.
Politics, there's plenty there. I don't want to go into that because I know they're diplomatic for that one.
Yeah, this final question on coronavirus, Your Excellency. Some people will say your stand, your opinion as a youth leader, as governor of Kogi State, now something where go influence the decisions of other people. Your stand say coronavirus no they new. Your stand say you know go wear nose mask. Your stand say about the vaccine, not encouraging people and not saying yes or no. It will discourage some people from following the instructions of the government, the authorities, and all that. How you go respond to?
I will put it this way. I'm a youthful person, governor today. Every day before I leave house, go office, you know the kind of food where I chop? Amala. I chop amala. And ewedu and egusi. Would that make every Nigerian youth to be taking amala and egusi before they go to the office? Some prefer tea. Some will prefer cook-out. Some will prefer not to even eat at all. Some will prefer gari. So if they go do hard job in the morning, you know what to take. You know what is good for you. So if I say everybody, every morning, I gym in every morning. Is it every Nigerian youth that gym every morning? No. So it depends on what is good for you. Sciences, we can't fight it. Technology, we can't fight it. But at the same time, you know what is good for you. Apply it. Ensure that you are safe, you're healthy, you're secured. So that you don't afflict yourself because we need you, you don't afflict others. So whatever sciences prescribe, I will not fight it. But I will use my common sense in applying it.
Okay, so Senator Dino Melaye recently carried petition go ICPC and EFCC against the administration, where he accused the administration of financial fraud to the tune of some billions of naira. These allegations get any truth inside them?
When human being speaks, when a clown speaks, I'll just throw it to the dustbin. World financial body, World Bank, have rated Kogi State as the first in terms of transparency and financial prudence and management, accountability. That is World Bank. And I'll take them serious. If World Bank tells me that there's misapplication in Kogi State, it is something that I think I'll respond to. When a serious human being speaks, that's when you can only draw my attention. I have a lot of things to attend to, statewide and nationwide. Not a clown. Yes.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Yahaya Bello, thank you very much. Say you take out time for your busy schedule to talk to us today. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you very well. I sincerely appreciate you.